The following is a presentation of UFF Sports and the Ultimate Fantasy Sports Network.
Welcome, everybody, to Thursday Night Legends Football. I'm Andy McNamara alongside Dan Esposito. We kick off Week 10, folks. Week 10 already in the American Football Legends League. Hope everyone's doing great. We're heading into the long weekend. We got a whole 8 games this weekend, 2 tonight. We got a Good Friday, couple games, a Saturday and a couple Sunday, and then, of course, the Monday game of the week. The Originals taking on the Throwbacks. Dan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. How's your day been?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, we're ready for the Easter weekend, ready to kick this one off. The Originals and Throwbacks, really nice quarterback matchup. Looking forward to this one. Terry Bradshaw versus Drew Brees. And you see the Throwbacks in their all red uniforms. Their color rush Thursday versus the Originals, who are in all white.
Yeah, I have to tell you, Andy, not to be unprofessional. I have not prepared for today's game at all. I actually don't even have the OGs listed here on my list of teams with all their ratings. But I do have the Throwbacks, and I know that Terry Bradshaw beat me up once a few weeks ago. So that is interesting. So. You know, looking at their offensive line, 96.6 rated overall. That's one of the highest ratings for offensive lines in the league. So I think, when you get a guy like Terry Bradshaw some time to throw, that's probably going to be the difference in the game. Let's see, 96.6, 97.8, 90 is the highest rated offensive line. And guess who that is?
Fury.
Frenzy.
Frenzy
has the highest rated offensive line. Fury is actually only listed at a 95.4.
Okay, as it's a 3 and out for the Originals. Earl Campbell got a couple carries. Shell gets lit up at the 24. So we'll get our first look at the Throwbacks here, Dan. All red jerseys looking sharp in these. I love the uniforms here. Check it out, folks. UFFsports.com/AFLL. Out of the eye, you got Franco Harris as the fullback. Barry Sanders as in the backfield as the lead back, picks up 2, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, these remind me of the color rush uniforms in the NFL. Or if you remember the what was the league that had the Orlando Renegade or the Orlando Thunder? And what was that league called? USFL. It was
USFL.
Not the USFL. No, who was the
AAFL? The Alliance? No.
Orlando Thunder. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that was the USFL. No, World League of American Football. That's right.
Oh, pitch up to standards.
Yeah. Only went on for 2 years and then became the NFL Europe from 1995 onwards.
Did the World League, is that where Hawaii had a team? I think Hawaii had a team. I believe.
You know, that's an interesting trivia question here. Let's see who the teams were.
I think they played out of the Hula Bowl, Atwater to the 20. No score. Both teams 3 and out to start. Both defenses really, really solid on both these clubs, as we have for the Throwbacks front line, Carl Eller, Fred Dean, Robert Mathis, Willie McGinnis, and Jack Ham, Hall of Fame boy, Robert Brazil and Nick Buonacani. And Earl Campbell rumbles for 2. They're really trying to work that run game early, dude.
Yeah, soften up the defense a little bit, maybe get some throws down the field later on. But gonna have a tough time running. I mean, this is more like the Canadian Football League right now with all the passing that's going on.
Whoa!
And as I say that, Earl Campbell just racks off 9 there. All right, so here's our trivia. Okay. NFL, the teams: Birmingham Fire, Montreal Machine, New York, New Jersey Knights, Ohio Glory, Orlando Thunder, Raleigh Durham Skyhawks, Sacramento Surge, San Antonio Riders.
Is that the Montreal? That was in the World League? So no Hawaii?
No Hawaii.
Hawaii was in one of them. There was one league Hawaii was in because they played at the Hula Bowl.
That's interesting because that's a long trip.
It was a pro league. Earl Campbell brought down for a loss to Jack Ham sprinting Look at him. Jack Ham looking good. 2nd and 12 from their own 32 for the Originals. They played in some, because it might have only been like a 1-year league or something. But there was something out of the Hula Bowl that they played. It wasn't the Pro Bowl. All day for Drew Brees. He's going deep. Drew Brees lights it up. Quadruple coverage. Incomplete. Drew Brees airing it out. My goodness. Look at the receivers for the Originals. James Lofton, Keyshawn Johnson. Vernon Davis has been a star for the Originals.
Wow. This is
Am I
interesting.
Right?
1974 and 1975, they had 2 seasons. It was the World Football League.
Okay.
And it was called the Hawaiians, and I have to find a shirt.
I want. Oh.
Yeah.
Is the logo awesome? Jack Tatum.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up.
Okay, we got to look that up. Then we got to get the gear. Then we got to turn it into an NFT. There's probably the statute of, the copyright's probably worn off for that since it was in the 70s. That'd be cool. I love the whole. I have a University of Hawaii shirt when I went on my honeymoon there. Just a
Rainbow Warriors.
Oh, yeah. Just great logo. 3rd and 10. Yeah, I knew there was something. See, World Football League. Here we go. Spread formation. Hand off to Campbell. Cuts on that right side. Found a nice hole. Grabbed 5, but still is 4th and 5. And the Originals will have to punt and bring out Ron Stark. So a real sort of a jabbing, like a heavyweight boxing match here. They just jab testing each other out a little bit early. What a pin, too. Look at that. Right at the 10. I like that end zone. Look at the throwbacks. How sharp that dark with the black, red, and white.
All right. Now I'm back here. Now I'm. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that.
Did you get knocked out for a second?
No, I'm looking. I'm trying to download this helmet for you to show it to you, but I'm not sure if we can.
I want to see it. Okay.
All right. Let's see if I can figure it out.
And hey, everybody in the chat room, jump in the comment section here on Twitch. Complete to easily. Hey, bar down _ Oswald says, "Hey boys, hey bar down. Hope everyone's doing good." Andrea says, "Hey pals, hello. Thursday night football, everybody, right? Easter weekend live. We have a big one coming up after the second game of our doubleheader. Anvils taking on the Immortal. Big game by Lynn Swan. And Dan, and these teams, the wide receivers, it's a lot about defense and the running backs. The receivers, if you compare it historically to the others, now they're all greats in the league, but not necessarily world beaters. Lance Allworth and Lynn Swan, for example.
Right. Yeah. I mean, philosophy that I'm actually trying to work out in my head is, how much do the receivers really matter if you've got the time? Right? Because they're all going to catch it. Maybe they're not going to score touchdowns every pass like a lot of teams do with like a Steve Largent or somebody that can really move down the field. Maybe they're just moving the chains as long as that offensive line is giving them time. So, it's gonna maybe something I'm going to kind of employ when I look in the offseason for some trading partners is maybe downgrade some receivers, see if I might be able to upgrade some offensive linemen.
Hey, that's all about the evolution of the game. And as it's going to be 4th and 6, and Brad Maynard is going to be forced to punt for the Throwbacks. The trade deadline for the American Football Legends League, folks, is coming up this Tuesday night. So after week 10, this Tuesday. So any owners listening, watching, you want to get those trades in, choppy. Time to get on it.
Listen, I've got a really good receiver for a really good offensive lineman if anybody's in the trade market today.
All right. Okay, there you go, Dan. Esposito's pitching it. Getting the message across. I like it. Earl Campbell rattles off too. Get us on Twitter, folks, as well, at AndyMC81, at Almighty Espo. Instagram at the UFAFL. And, of course, follow along. Give us a follow right here on Twitch. Thrown away. That Drew Brees just, his classic sort of in a phone booth footwork just got away on that one.
So it's an interesting trivia that I'm going to throw out there. Let's see if anybody on the chat can figure this out before you take a stab at it, Andy.
Okay.
Name the 2 teams that Earl Campbell played for. Nobody Google this.
Nobody. Honor system, people. Your prize is, pride, I guess. Some Domino's pizza. Are you getting some Domino's tonight, Dan?
No, but I might actually.
You know what? I sent the clip. I cut it. I sent the clip to my guys at Domino's Canada. I said, you guys share this with the Philly boys.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a guess.
Ultimate Fantasy Sports. All right, got it. Houston and New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually had no idea he played for New Orleans. I thought he retired with Houston.
Is that one of those ones where he played like 1 year and it was one like Emmitt Smith and the Cardinals? Big catch by Bradshaw.
Did Smith only play that 1 year or was it 2?
You know what? Now that you said it might have been 2.
I think it might have been 2.
It wasn't the best. It was not the best 2.
Yeah.
It was not.
But
the best
padded those stats.
Padded the stats. Got some extra paychecks.
Still walking around pretty good.
Absolutely.
Not like Earl Campbell, though. I don't know if you saw Earl Campbell's history. He had really, really bad back pain for a number of years and got addicted to painkillers. Eventually got some surgeries that took the pressure off of his back pain.
Fumble.
But if you
Fumble, Dan. Tim McDonald recently picked up by the Originals in a free agent auction. Tim McDonald clipped Barry Sanders, must have got the helmet in there, knocked the ball loose, picked it up. Originals get the ball back off the turnover. Pick up by Tim McDonald. Let's see what Drew Brees can do here. Slices to that right side. It is caught. 2nd and 7. Big opportunity. Hello to Rick Rock 369 as well in the chat. Yeah, jump in, folks. Share. Tell people there's Thursday Night Football on tonight. Legends variety like Drew Brees and Earl Campbell. James Lofton squaring off against likes of Jack Ham, Jack Tatum, Willie McGinnis. Spread the word. Give us a follow. Let us know what you're thinking. Jump in the chat, too. We always love to hear from everybody. All right, Dan, we got a spread here. And Earl Campbell with a nice misdirection. Earl Campbell. Oh, turned inside out. You see that? That was a cartwheel. Carl Eller just erased Earl Campbell from the planet if that would have been injuries on. But it isn't. And Ron Stark is going to punt 4th and 6. So Throwbacks get a break off of that fumble by Barry Sanders. There's Donnie Shell. Okay, we'll see what's going on here. I want to see that Hawaiian helmet.
I need to take a quick timeout for myself, personal timeout. Be right back from the penalty box.
From the penalty box. All right. Unless he doesn't go into too much more detail, folks. That's all good. Big play. That's right, Rick Rock. Absolutely. Thursday Night Football, folks. We have 9 p.m. Anvils versus Immortals. Oh, Joe Montana versus Brett Favre head-to-head. Coming up after this one. Don't miss that. Barry Sanders with the juke. Barry Sanders puts that shoulder down, turned invisible as he was prone to do in his playing days, and picked up a big gain there. 2nd and 9, getting that time back.
All right, we're ordering pizza.
All right, there he is. And incomplete right over the middle, swatted down by Robert Brazil. You getting some – now, what's your Zav choice there, Dan? I have my own preferences. What do you get?
On my pizza?
Yeah.
All right, so my favorite pizza, pepperoni,
Big
onions,
black
olives.
Okay. Black olives. Ugh.
Yeah. Mushrooms and pineapple.
And pie, that is quite the combination.
Yeah.
That is quite so you get that all on one pizza?
I love it. Just like explosion of taste in your mouth.
That's all the flavors.
Yeah.
That's all the flavors. Andrea in the chat says, good Lord, I'm with you, Andrea. That's a lot going on one slice.
The problem is that my 4-year-old only likes cheese pizza. He used to love pepperoni, but only cheese pizza now. But there is a video on my Instagram somewhere where he has pizza for the first time. It's the best. It's amazing. He's like, whoa! He's so excited about pizza. Changed his life. Yeah.
This is amazing. Earl Campbell with some chunk gains. He's pushed forward, really moved the pile, dragged 3 bodies behind him.
That's a really good run up the middle there.
It is. End of the first. We're scoreless. A rare scoreless first quarter between the Originals and the Throwbacks. Rick Rock 369 says in the chat, Dan, he says, pineapple is not a pizza topping. Probably one of the most controversial, just sticking points with anybody is this pizza. You want to start a debate, you go with the pineapple.
Yeah. I mean, you can put anything on pizza, let's be honest. If people put sardines on pizza, you can put pineapple on pizza.
I find it's too sweet for me personally. I like, my go-to combo is ham.
Yep.
Well, I got 2. I like ham, green pepper, and baby spinach. It gets all crunchy.
Oh no!
So good.
Really,
So
spinach?
good.
That is not
spinach?
a topping for
It's
pizza.
It gets crispy though. Oh,
yeah.
So good.
That must be a Canadian thing. Do you guys put poutine on it too?
Poutine.
We had some poutine fries last night.
You know, I don't like poutine. How's that for a hot take? Terry Bradshaw. Michael Dean Perry, my guy. I love Michael Dean Perry. You'll see the Browns here. I had a pennant, and I don't have when I was a kid, of Michael Dean Perry. That guy was a bad dude, and he just took down Terry Bradshaw. With him being a Steeler, I got to say, I always loved seeing Terry Bradshaw spiked on his head like Turkey Jones did back in the 70s. Sorry.
Pizza, pineapple, perfect pair. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Who is Ultimate Fantasy Sports? Who? Oh, it's Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
It's either Jamie or Max tonight. Might be Jamie. I don't know.
It's Jay says up there. It's Jamie.
Identify yourself. Also, folks, check out the gear. Look at the mug I showed you last time too. Check out the sweet coffee mug, UFF Sports, and you can get whatever league or UFAFL. You could get Heroes FC. You could get Throwbacks. You could get Originals. You could get Elite. You can get whatever type of team you want right on it. Steve Atwater brought down before the 40. Oh, it is JT. Hey, Jamie. Ordered one of those suckers that's coming to attaboy. Jamie's getting what? Jamie, did you get what? The UFF Sports one? What's on the other side? Like a UFAFL one? And incomplete. Still scoreless. I don't know if we've ever seen this, Dan, into the second quarter. With
this is actually honestly a little more exciting than one when it's a lopsided contest. So I'm liking this.
Absolutely. We had a great game on Monday too. My goodness, that was really good. Earl Campbell, about 139.
Do I get play of the week last week with John Riggins?
Oh, you know what? Absolutely. That 99 Rumble. Oh
yeah. I mean, that might be the greatest run play in the history of UFF sports.
I believe
AFL.
You're right.
Yeah,
I think we should crown that. It's certainly the longest run.
Yeah, I know I told you this story before, but when I was with the Redskins and I, got a touchdown on my first carry ever in a scrimmage, 60-yard touchdown, and John Riggins was right in the end zone as I scored, so I was able to give him the ball. It was amazing. He's like, as a kid who grew up, as a running back, and John Riggins was just like, you call him Diesel. I used to write Cock Diesel on my pads in college because, you want to be John Riggins, you want to be Diesel. Yeah,
that's wicked. And now you got him as a legend. That would be very cool if we could get a hold of John Riggins and bring him into the fold.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to really get on this. I think. I think I really need to get in touch with some of these players. I know Mark Mosley's a guy I spoke to a couple times. Mike Quick, those guys. I just got to pressure them a little bit more to get their eyes open.
Well, Mark Mosley's kicking tonight for the Throwbacks.
Right. Yes, I saw that.
He's kicking tonight. And Mike Quick has been really good for you.
Yeah. So Mosley is the president of the Washington chapter.
Oh, watch this, Dan. Watch this. It's caught. It is caught. Keyshawn. Oh, no. Keith Jackson.
Stumbling.
Wow. That was beautiful. Right over the top from Terry Bradshaw. Ball on a string. And the Throwbacks are starting to march. Barry Sanders catches the outside. Makes a man miss. Almost 2. 7-yard chunk. Throwbacks are marching.
Now, what's the Throwbacks record right now?
I believe it is. Is it 4-5? I think
okay,
it's 4-5.
So they're
Sanders
close.
Falls forward to the first down. Yes, I believe they are 4-5. I have to do a quick check. And
I'm going to check right now.
I think the originals are 3-6. Folks, you can find out the standings as well. UFFsports.com/AFLL. Barry Sanders to the left side all day. What a juke by Sanders. Head fake, absolutely undressed Brian Urlacher. You don't see that too often. The 8-time Pro Bowler. First and goal. Here we go. Second quarter. Bradshaw, 5-step drop. Pressure coming. Has to throw it away. He had Richard Dent coming for him. Ball at the 5.
Yeah, Throwbacks are sitting there at 4-5. They're right in the thick of things. The Beowulf just one game ahead of them.
One game ahead. Tight division.
Yeah. I wish I was in that division.
Terry Bradshaw.
Got the Fury touchdown in my division and Immortals.
Keith Jackson, he just broke the plane there. Keith Jackson with the double fist pump. That was close, but he got it. And there's your guy, Mark Mosley, going to kick the PAT.
Yep.
That was a heck of a drive and a march to break the double goose egg. Keith Jackson with the touchdown. And now it's going to be up to the Originals to see how they respond. See. Hey, folks. Oh, 4-5. There we go. Thanks, Jamie. First in their division, yeah. And to go back to the pizza conversation for a second, guys, put in the chat your ideal pizza. What's your go-to? My second one, and I only get this, Dan, usually, because none of the rest of my family likes it, so I get it for myself. On U.S. Thanksgiving, where I sit down and I watch football all day, and it's I get barbecue sauce base instead of tomato sauce. Barbecue sauce base with chicken and green pepper on it with extra cheese. Oh, that's good living.
Okay.
That's good living. Mm.
And that's on Easter. No, that's on Thanksgiving.
What happened on U.S. Thanksgiving?
Oh, U.S. Thanksgiving because the football game. Right. Yeah.
Watch that. Sideline caught. Earl Campbell sliding out of the backfield for the completion. Now we see these offenses starting to open up. They felt each other out for the first quarter. Now starting to open up. Earl Campbell, of course, 1979 MVP and Hall of Famer. Drew Brees all day in that pocket. Dice is over the middle. It is caught. It is caught and intercepted by Jack Ham. Jack Ham with the INT, and the Throwbacks come back. Class of 88 in the Hall of Fame, Jack Ham. Let's see, Bradshaw, he is taken out of his helmet, but the ball is incomplete and flies right across the field in one of those fantastic magical video game moments. And actually, Dan, update too, coming from our guys at Access Football, Danny and the crew, they were posting on social. They said that the changes, the adjustments, the edits, the gameplay improvements are so vast that they're going right from Access Football 2021. They're calling this next one Access Football 2023. They're not even talking about 2022. They're saying it's going to be so good, they're going right to 2023. Oh, and Franco Harris. Nothing.
Yeah, really excited to see these updates. I mean, I know the graphics with just the screenshots that they shared look really good. Danny actually emailed me today and answered some of the questions about gameplay.
Oh, nice.
So so I was really pumped to see what he said was coming in store, or what his enthusiasm for what's coming in store for the next release.
Yeah, going to be some quarterback movements and runs and stuff like that. So it's all about that growing, that improvement together. So really nice there. All right. 4 wide out set. Back, and a quick out to Barry Sanders. Again, out of the backfield, utilizing that running back. And why not? If you're not going to hold him, you throw it to him. And Barry Sanders brought down 2 yards short of the first. Third down. Now out of the eye. Got Harris, then Sanders. Bradshaw. Quick release. Double coverage. It's caught. Lance Allworth in between Sean Taylor and Williams to make that catch. Impressive. Now 1st and goal from the 6. 2 wideouts on the left. Bradshaw, offensive line holding well. Pressure coming, though, has to get rid of it. It's in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
Nice.
It's Jackson again. Jackson, those tight ends striking again, Dan. And we saw a couple weeks ago, your Tony Gonzalez and others, the tight ends in this league can feast.
Yeah, I mean, you've got listen, they're athletic, they can move down the field, and they're strong. So, I mean, you got a linebacker covering them, and it's a little bit of a difficult task when you got a linebacker covering a high-rated tight end.
Well, no doubt. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about, there's another strategy. I'm thinking about maybe moving my tight end out to receiver.
Okay.
And see, because I got a 99 rated tight end, throw him out a little bit, use Ben Coates as my actual tight end,
right?
And see if we get a little more movement in this offense.
Well, you know what? It could be worth a try. I guess it really depends also on the type of plays you're calling, and get Tony Gonzalez more involved.
I'm pretty sure I'm out of the running for the playoffs this year unless something really crazy happens. So I'm going to experiment a little bit and get ready for next year.
Go on a run.
We're not going to tank. We're not going to tank the season like the Sixers did during the process.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Well, you got The 4 division winners make it, and then 3 wild card spots. So it's there's some tight races here.
Well, an interesting thing is we're looking into next year. We're going to have 16 more teams potentially, right? I think we're going to expand to full 32.
Yep. We're going to go between 8 to 16. We're going to work out.
Got it. Yeah.
I might go to the 2 conferences and stuff. So, but definitely new teams. It's going to be really fun. The expansion side, where the owners now are going to be compensated, the original ones, if any of the players that they lose are picked up at auction by the new team. You're going to they're going to get some payment out of it.
What's the keeper situation again? I forgot about that. I was wondering how these new teams were going to compete, and this is obviously how they're going to compete. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. How many keepers do we have?
So you leave 10 unprotected.
Okay.
Each of the now teams, you leave 10 unprotected. We're going to put the new teams into a separate conference. Terry Bradshaw sideline caught by easily.
I like that.
And maybe mix in. I haven't quite decided, but we might mix in maybe the bottom 4 from our current one and move them over to the almost maybe like a bit of a relegation.
Yeah, I like that. That's like soccer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
That makes it a little more competitive, keeps teams engaged, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, and kind of see where that goes. But it's going to be really interesting with these changes. With the core, I think also a big game changer is going to be more mobility options for the quarterback. And look at our guy Walt Harris. Walt Harris with the tackle and the tackle for loss owns the team. Tim McDonald as well as pickup. Tackle for loss as well. But Walt Harris, of course, owns the team. Pro Bowl defensive back, first round pick of the Chicago Bears, and he made the play there. So love to see that from Walt as he forces them to punt the throwbacks with Maynard. But yeah, Dan, it's gonna be interesting because then you add a whole new element to guys who are mobile, like a Michael Vick for Valhalla.
Right.
You know,
I'd like to see if we can get some quarterback draws and sneaks and things like that into the game. Having a mobile quarterback and Steve Young, like to use him a little bit in some different scenarios. Yeah.
Earl Campbell with a dart right over the middle and hails that pass, still short of the first down, ball at their own 41 for the Originals. That's all stuff Danny and the crew are working out over there. So we'll see what comes up. Earl Campbell, Robert Brazil said no. He just put up a wall, and Earl Campbell was not. The 5-time Pro Bowler was not getting through. 3:28 to go in the second quarter. Fast-moving ball game, folks. Pitch to the outside. Campbell makes one-man miss. Did he get to the first down marker? No. 4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to kick it? What would you do here, Dan? You're at the 40. You're at your own. Oh, they're going to punt.
I punt it away. I think I think you're going to punt this one away.
And he does. Ron Stark. It will fall at the 1 and go into the end zone for touchbacks. 14-0 Throwbacks after a scoreless first quarter. Bradshaw under center. Allworth and Lynn Swan on the outside. Hands to Sanders. Sanders just simply outran Harvey Martin, who was on the outside. He just yanked those shoes free and was able to pick up a good chunk of 5. Now out of the I formation. Harris and Sanders. Back to Sanders. Trying to get that edge. Spin move. Barry Sanders. Agile, quick, of course, as elusive as he was in real life. It's always a shame, Dan, that someone like Barry Sanders was never on like a really good team, to just see what he could do.
Yeah, it's, was he or was he the reason that they weren't a really good team? You rely on a guy like that so much. Ooh. I mean, who were his quarterbacks?
Oh, I'd have to, I think there was like a couple years they might have made the playoffs, but it wasn't they're the Lions, right? No disrespect to Lions.
Right.
Come on. You're not talking about once you get past the 1950s, you're not talking about juggernauts outside of Sanders and Megatron, really.
Let's see who his quarterbacks were.
We got Drew Brees. Oh, heat's coming. Brees got through it. Eric Moulds with the catch. Well done by Drew Brees. Knew it was coming. The pressure. Chris Dolman was on him. And he was able to that was Carl Eller was on him, and he was able to connect it with Eric Moulds.
It's interesting. You hear Eric Moulds' name, but you don't think Hall of Famer. You don't think great. He was kind of quiet assassin. He led that team for a number of years. He might have retired as the second all-time leading receiver, I think, with Buffalo.
But Buffalo could have been.
I believe so.
Quick release. Vernon Davis, he did get it. Vernon Davis. Little toe drag swag there. Tippy toes on that sideline. Still 14-0, just $1:31 to go in the first half. 14-0 throwbacks. Brees out of the shotgun. And it is complete to Eric Moulds. There's Eric Moulds again. Gain of 12. Moving the chains. Originals marching. Yeah, Eric Moulds. 3-time Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Right sideline, Vernon Davis. Those little chunk gains, Dan. Those little, 5 yards. You get out of bounds, work the clock, and then maybe work to take your shot at some point. Brees now under center, empty backfield. 5 wideouts, 3 on the left, or 3 on the right. Going deep. Sideline back. Oh, incomplete. Brees just missed him on the outside. Herman Moore was wide open. That had a touchdown written all over it. And it was that's on the quarterback. Herman Moore was there. They'll try again. 3rd and 5. 3 wideout set on the left.
Ooh.
Over the middle. Oh, that was close. Oof. Jack Ham almost had another interception there.
I don't know if you saw a game a few weeks ago. I had an interception return for a touchdown.
Oh, what was
Greg
that?
Lloyd.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Right. That's
Greg
awesome.
Lloyd's really been doing well for me. I mean, he's stud. 98 rated guy.
And that's the thing. In this league, there's so many stars and the power that maybe some people forget about because maybe they played in the 50s or 60s or whatever. And just thought,
like that Bacon guy that's been destroying my team all up and down the field last week.
Coy Bacon. Holy. He's on.
Never heard of that guy.
Goats.
Never even knew who he was till now. Now I'll never forget his name.
Oh, Jamie's saying the quarterbacks. He wrote in the chat. Oh, Beavis is here. Hey, Phil.
Oh, there he goes. Right, Rodney P. Okay.
I remember
Good
Scott
Lord.
Mitchell.
Scott Mitchell for a long time. He was
Eric Hipple. Who the hell is Eric Hipple? That's
Eric Hipple. That sounds like a guy out of. Let me see if I'm right, Jamie. Eric Hipple, Oklahoma, or Oregon. Where's an Eric Hipple sound like he's from?
Sounds like he should be a star in a kid's cartoon. Eric Hipple.
Hipple.
So as you can see,
yeah.
As you can see, the quality for Barry Sanders, not great. Scott Mitchell had he had a cup of coffee of being good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Rodney Pete wasn't bad. He played for probably 15 years in the league. And any former Philadelphia Eagle, I have to stand up for.
Yeah.
So that's just
Utah State 14-0 at the half. Dan, do you want to keep the game's moving quick? Do you want to just keep going?
Yeah, let's get going. I just ordered my pizza, so that's why I was quiet there for a few minutes. We're on prep. I'm at the Domino's tracker. I'm watching
the Domino's tracker.
They're prepping it. They're going to bake it after that. Quality check.
Quality check.
And they're going to deliver it to me. Yeah.
You know what? We'll have to start naming our own Domino's pizza. Like we'll have the pizza. And if you get bacon, we'll call it add some koi bacon. We'll have to put some koi bacon on that pizza.
I wonder how many. Yeah. Pineapple. I don't know who. The Pala pineapple.
Ooh, the Palomalu.
Yeah,
definitely got to pineapple that up.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta have a class like Johnny Unitas had the military haircut. That's like your straight pepperoni. No messing around.
Right.
That's just pepperoni.
Oh, you're Julius Pepperoni.
Oh, there you go. Or hey, you can mix in pepper. You can have a hot pepper. We'll take it out of the end zone. There's Altworth to the 14-yard line to start this drive for the Throwbacks. It'll be 14-0 on the Originals. Hey, EAG 860 in the house. Hi guys. Hello. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. We got another game after this, Anvils and Immortals, and then that's at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. 2 Friday games tomorrow for Good Friday, and then a Saturday game and a couple on Sunday, and then the Monday game of the week. It's a packed weekend of football. So make sure you stay tuned right here to Twitch. Click follow, share with your friends, all that. NFL Legends football. A dagger up the middle connects, and it's a first down for the Throwbacks from Terry Bradshaw.
let's see if Scott Mitchell had any accolades. I don't.
I remember. I think he like had a couple like years where you're like, yeah, he was good.
He only played for 8 years. Yeah, he didn't really light the world on fire. It just seemed, I guess, since he played during my era when I was playing college football and whatnot, it seemed, yeah, never made the All-Pro, never made a Pro Bowl.
How did Terry Bradshaw elude the rush of Richard Dent there, but Atwater still came in out of the secondary to make that tackle? Bradshaw just was able to shimmy his way out of that. 3rd and 16, though.
Bradshaw, let's just take a look here. It's interesting because he did that a few times to me. 93 overall rated.
Triple coverage.
His speed's an 89, which is on par. I mean, he's, awareness 92. Yeah, I don't know how Bradshaw moves out of the way there so often. He's
slippery.
He's slippery.
He's a slippery guy. Hall of Famer, 4-time Super Bowl champ. Too many Steelers on this Throwbacks team. I got to talk to the owner on that. It's too many. Lynn Swann, Franco Harris. They were good. As much as I hate to admit it, they were amazing teams.
All right, I'm going to throw you a little trivia out here. This is AFL trivia.
Oh, AFL.
Besides the obvious,
okay,
Michael Vick,
okay,
who are the 2 fastest quarterbacks according to the Axis ranking?
I will.
So I'm going to tell you, Michael Vick is a 99.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's Eric Moulds. Hold on, Dan. Eric Moulds to the 35. He absolutely cut and juked his way to that first down. Eric Moulds. What a plant and cut to move the chains, and the originals are coming here. Let's just stick with this for 1 sec, Dan, as we watch this play develop for the originals.
Oh, picked it
intercepted.
Off.
Oh, Bianacane. That's a pizza topping for you. Bianacane with the INT. Oh, my.
That sounds like a lot of meats.
A lot of meats. That's a meat lovers right there. A lot of Bianacane. What'd you have last night? Too much Bianacane. Oh, look at Bradshaw taken down. Speared by Michael Dean Perry.
All right, your favorite, other than Jim Brown, Cleveland Brown of all time?
I would say Autogram.
Okay.
I love Autogram. The guy's the original GOAT. Doesn't get enough love.
Yep.
Barry Sanders brought down for a loss too. And then after that, I would say from a guy I actually met and saw play was Bernie Kosar.
Oh, wow.
Bernie. Yeah. I got an autograph. I should bring it down for the next show. I got one of the mini helmets 2 years ago at a Browns training camp, autographed by Bernie. Awesome. Great dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at
wide
this.
Open. Lance Allworth, 20, 15, 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown. Throwback.
Looked like about 85 yards, 90-yarder.
Wow.
I don't know.
Off of the interception, proved costly, and Mark Mosley will come on. Look at that, 139 yards now after that gallop by Allworth. And the Throwbacks are up 21-zip in the 3rd quarter. Okay, Dan, sorry, get back to what you were saying for the speed of what, quarterbacks?
Quarterbacks, yep. 2 fastest quarterbacks other than Vic.
Well, you know what? Why don't we let the people in the comment section guess first?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Because I know the answer because I had to review all the ratings.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So I could play dumb, but I know what the answers are.
But I wonder if you'll remember who the slowest quarterback is.
So the slow, as far as who is actually as a rating, or somebody who's playing in the league?
As a rating, who the slowest quarterback? It's pretty embarrassing if you look at the rest of the people in here. But yeah, so we'll go fastest and slowest quarterbacks.
Oh, let's see. So we have I guess for Brady.
Oh, he's going Brady. Brady's
Marino.
not. Yeah, Brady's not in here yet.
Oh yeah, Brady's not in there.
Yeah,
Jamie. He almost was. He almost was.
Interestingly enough, it's not Brady or Marino, or it's not Marino.
It's not Marino. And we have SS Throwback Surf Dogs in the house. Allworth, baby. That's right. Lance Allworth getting it done as the Throwbacks are up. Welcome, Throwback Surf Dogs. And the story behind that long name, he said slowest is Rivers. Throwback Surf Dogs, yes, Phil Rivers.
It is Rivers. He's a 75.
Really?
Bernie Kosar at a 76.
Attaboy, Bernie.
I don't know. Is Philip Rivers that slow?
Philip Rivers, you could call him cement shoe. That dude can't. That is the most statuesque That's the most statuesque quarterback I think you're ever going to
I have no idea. I love that guy, though. He's like the biggest crap talker in the world.
He's amazing and has like 40 kids.
Right.
Checkmate him with the laws.
Interesting. So, who's got the fastest quarterbacks?
Who wants to guess? Who's the fastest in the chat? Fastest
Besides
quarterback.
Michael Vick.
Besides Michael Vick, fastest quarterback in the American Football Legends League out of any of the QBs. So you guys can guess. Put it in the chat here. Who is the fastest?
You got 2 shots.
Outside of Vick.
2 of them are ranked 96. Who are they?
Okay. As we see the throwbacks coming back here, trying to add more.
There we go.
And caught. There's Keith Jackson. Pete Jackson to the 30. Is he going to get caught?
Oh! Got knocked out at the 1.
Wow. Who got him? Oh, I wish they put the name. That looked like a Walt Harris hit. That might have been Walt.
That might have been Walt Harris.
Wow.
Throwbacks. Is this the Throwbacks? Is this the Throwbacks?
Just did that.
Let's see who their safety is. Could have been Jack Tatum.
Oh.
Probably was Jack Tatum. Yeah.
Well, no, that would have been on the Throwbacks caught it. So it would have been either like Waters, Taylor. Could have been. That looked like a Walt hit to me.
Right.
There's Bradshaw. Double tackle. Look at Brian Cox. Remember the big neck piece too. Brian Cox and Brian Urlacher. They sent the house.
Sean Taylor. You got Sean Taylor back there, or Walt Harris. And all of them are big hitters.
Yeah.
I mean, Walt Harris is a little slow, but you know.
Now the hey, you're not coming to Vegas. Walt's coming to Vegas to race you, and you're not showing up.
I know. I'll find him. I'll go find him.
It will be a stream on Twitch for sure. As the pass goes incomplete, and Mark Mosley will go for the field goal, which should be a chip shot. Almost blocked there. 28-yarder is good, and the Throwbacks in a dominant position here. 6:43 to go in the third quarter.
All right, Jamie, you got one of them. One of them is young at 96. Tarkenton is not. He's 94. Think of some scrambling quarterbacks.
Not Michael Vick. So guess who is the fastest non-Michael Vick quarterback in the American Football Legends League?
Other than Young. He did get Young. That's one of them, which happens to be my quarterback.
That's
who somehow gets sacked all the time. Yeah.
You'll be able to exploit that more next year. And the Throwbacks. What a catch by Lofton. James Lofton.
Wow.
One-hander over the top.
So here's a question as we talk the mechanics of the NFTs and how this league works. If I drop one of my players to be picked up by another team, do I still hold on to value in that NFT?
First of all, Throwback Surf Dogs, have fun at church, buddy. Great job. He's off to mass. All right, Throwbacks are looking good. There you go. Say a Hail Mary for your team when you're there. All right, we got Drew Brees. Left sideline. Ooh, a flag, though. Leon Gray. So that the right tackle for the original. So that play has come back 2nd and 20. So what are you saying, Dan? If you have if let's say Mike Quick's your guy, and he's on the platform, and you let him go,
and I let him go, and then the new team picks him up, he's
theirs.
He's theirs, just 100%.
Yeah, he is. You're on the team, just like a perfect example actually is Aaron Beasley, who was a great interview earlier in the year for us at a halftime show. Love Aaron. He was on the Elite, was traded. I forget where he went to, and now Valhalla got him via trade. Actually, from the originals. What a catch! Wow. Herman Moore. So Aaron Beasley, his for the NFT side, his NFT rights went from the Elite to the originals to Valhalla.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and now very close pitch out to Campbell. Touchdown! Originals. Earl Campbell cuts the plane, and the Hall of Famer gets the Originals on the board. 24-6.
Eric Kipple is a speaker now, mental health advocate.
There you go. What are his quarterback stats?
I'm going to take a look.
Listen. I bet you're not good. I bet you're not good, Hippo.
This is interesting. Here we go. What is this career? Okay.
Give me the numbers.
So over the career, 102 games. I don't know what this average is. Quarterback record, 28-29, 53% completion record, 10,000 yards. 55 touchdowns. Guess how many interceptions?
Oh, 60.
70.
Oh, hey,
That's
but
pretty
the record,
bad.
you know
Yeah.
what, the record, 28-29 record, that's almost 500. That's border.
Right.
It's
Not bad.
not, a little below average. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's a
Right.
lot of games played for old Hipple.
Interesting. Now, Andy was saying he was a tight end out of college. Is that what he said earlier?
Who, Hipple?
Hipple, yeah.
I don't know if that was said earlier. I'm not sure.
I don't
I'll
know
just
if that-
scroll up
yeah.
and see.
No, he was not. Okay.
I think we might, Dan, before Hipple sees action in the Legends League, we may have to be expanded to 100 teams. I don't think we're getting him in
Right. Yeah.
anytime soon.
All right. The
For the
other fastest quarterback is Randall Cunningham, which I basically gave the name. Think of a scrambling Randall.
Yes, of course.
Scrambling Randall.
And he's on the frenzy. He is on the frenzy. Atwater. Every week I say it. You know what, Dan? Your homework over the weekend again. Play with injuries on,
Right.
just two teams, and just see what injuries at the highest. I want to see what the carnage is like. Earl Campbell slices to the left.
Now, can we play without using the rigs, the sim rigs?
Oh yeah, you can
Okay, so I
your
can find
version of the
somebody.
game you can play. Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You just hook up with Parsec and you can just play.
That's what I'm saying. Do I have to still go through Parsec, or can we just play? You can play
yourself?
people, right? I can play another team without running it through Parsec.
Right, you'd have to still link, to play online. You'd have to link up. You know what?
Right, but
Actually,
I think you can do that through the game, through the platform, through no?
Steam.
I think so. I would assume.
I think you're right.
Look at this. Earl Campbell's getting
there's
on.
Earl Campbell.
No,
40.
somebody tackle him.
Broke
I don't want him to
tackles.
get
20,
Oh.
10, touchdown. Earl Campbell broke 2 tackles and absolutely bulldozed his way through. The 5-time Pro Bowler playing at his 1979 MVP level. What a gallop by Earl Campbell. He just scampered to that left side, found that edge. Dan, we're seeing in this game the running backs, both sides finding room on the edge, which we haven't seen a lot of this year. So the running game, again, continues to develop and become more effective as this season goes on. 24-14 for the Throwbacks. All right, folks, we got a ball game. Kicking off the doubleheader.
Did you see what Jamie said here? He's going to buy a team just to draft Eric Hipple.
Oh my gosh!
By the way, I think I'm really interested. Go ahead.
I know. I was gonna say people will be bidding to have you in their division, Jamie. If you got Hipple. Oh, there's Keith Jackson. Keith Jackson to the 45. Keith Jackson has himself a heck of a day. 2 touchdowns already.
All right, who is EAJ?
Is that Liz?
Is it Liz?
I think
Liz,
that's Liz.
I'm so dumb. I don't even remember what question I may have just asked.
It was playing somebody on.
Right.
Just a
I got
head-to-head.
you. Right.
You know what? If Phil is still in here, Beavis is still in here, who runs the Immortals. He's played like Walt Harris and had exhibition games with others as well. So he might be the guy to ask because he can help. He's done it a lot, just like the exhibition.
Right. I mean, we could play it, but I don't think we could tell it. We could record it. Via Steam, right?
You know what? That I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going to figure this out.
It'd be fun.
Here's what I want to know. I know we've got the you guys, UFFS has the college football.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at this, Dan. Look at this, Lynn Swan over the top shoulder, getting them into the red zone for the Throwbacks by Terry Bradshaw. Yes, we do. Yes.
So now, when those players move on to the NFL, the college, that NFT does follow the college team, or no?
Right.
It does get linked to the college team.
Yes, first down by Keith Jackson as the Throwbacks are pressing. So if that, if the, you get college player B or whatever who's on with us as the NFT, you can actually, if you have it right, and you can own Barry Sanders. You know what? Dan, let's get back to this after.
Yeah, that's what we're about to score here.
Yeah, at the third on the 3-yard line. Barry Sanders, those edges, folks, those edges are really being exploited. Look, 37 yards for Barry Sanders, stuffed early, chipping his way, I formation, going to Sanders. Sanders makes one man miss, can't get back to scrimmage. Richard Dent, he ran into about 4 guys there, but Richard Dent able to take him down. And end of the third quarter, Dan. 1 more to go, 10-point ball game. Let's see how this Throwbacks, and I definitely want to get back your questions on the Ultimate College Fantasy Football League. And folks, you can register right now on UFFsports.com, right on the front page. Click it, get registered, get whitelisted, and get ready to bid. Sanders to the 2. To the 2. That was Brian Urlacher, the 8-time Hall of Fame Pro Bowler.
4th and goal. What do we? Oh, they're going for the points.
Oh,
okay. Good Lord. Let's see how this turns out later in the game.
Mosley, and it's good from 19. Maybe Dan, he's up by 10. He figures, look, now I'm turning it into 13-point lead. I could see the logic perhaps of it, but Mosley's going to kick out. Okay, so to answer your question, yes. So if you have college player, Billy from Birmingham, and we have him in college. If you're a UCFFL college owner, and you also have or are affiliated with a UFAFL team, you can then perhaps, if luck goes your way, whatever, auction off and have that player on your pro team, and then after he retires, that player goes into the AFLL. So depending where the team is, you can be an owner in all three and carry a player through his whole career and afterlife.
So a college team can affiliate themselves with a pro team and reserve players for them? Is that how that? No, you can't reserve, but for the first time you can have scouts. Earl Campbell can some success on that edge, 4-yard pickup. So I can be a scout and an owner of a college team.
Yes, that's the only place you can be.
I might want to do that.
Yeah, it's a cheap buy-in too. It's a $500 minimum bid, and then it's highest to lowest final bids, which will be the draft order, and all that good stuff. So it makes sense for scouts because also, Dan, if you're a scout, if let's say you draft your own college prospect, you get 100% of the fantasy point revenue earned from the prize pool. Whereas if let's say your player gets drafted to another team, you, the scout, get a portion of the prize pool money that player earns for their team. So it makes sense for every scout to try to own a team because then you can get 100% of your own guys.
Guys, I just want to give you some good news. The pizza's on the delivery
here we go.
tab. So
there you go.
We're really close here.
It's out. You know what? We got to have you hold up the picture or just what that slice looks like. Because that's got to, you could do curls with what sounded like.
I don't know if I ordered that. I was in a rush here. I'm not even sure what I ordered, to be honest with you. And I know that my younger boy only likes cheese. So if I
did a recent order?
Yeah, I think I was panicking here. I was trying to get the order out the door.
You might have got Lynn Swan with the first down. Just got to that marker. Let's see what we have here. 12:37 left. 12:22 now. And Bradshaw play action. And the defense bit going silent. Nearly picked off. Aqib Talib nearly intercepted that. Very close. So, Dan, for any of those interested in an Ultimate College Fantasy Football League franchise, the auction runs April 26 to 29. You do it online. We're going to have the final day be there in Vegas, where I'm going to do a live show on Twitch for the final hour from the Circa. But you don't have to be in Vegas. Love if people would, but if you're not, that's cool. And you just bid on there. And then after that, we'll have up to 24 franchises in the Ultimate College Fantasy Football League. Heat coming to Bradshaw. Franco Harris tiptoeing on that sideline. Turned on the Jets there. Taken out of the 44.
Okay, what do you want to watch, Booger? Hold on, I got a child over here wants to say hello. Come here, Booger. Come say hi to all our friends.
Is this your son from last game too? Barry Sanders.
Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. You wave.
Who? It's this Danger who had the
great.
This is
Danger Esposito.
Who had the big baseball trophy. Hey, buddy. There he is.
Here, you wanna
do some commentary? Hey, how are you doing? Good. I loved the baseball trophy. That was awesome. That was
medium big.
Medium big. Oh man, are you really good at baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah? Your dad said you were really good. And there's Lance Allworth for a touch. Hey, Danger, can you say touchdown? Can you say touchdown?
Touchdown.
There he is. All right. Lance Allworth with another score. What a day for him. My goodness. 2 TDs, 2 tutties. There we go. All right. Good stuff, buddy.
Okay.
In the booth, future AFLL commentator.
After his Hall of Fame baseball career.
After we'll have Legends Baseball Access Edition by then.
Somebody better register this kid like ASAP.
You know what? I think listen, Jamie's our director of scouting.
Right.
And, Jamie, I think we got to open it up, not just to freshmen in college, but 7 and under.
Siblings or offspring of former professional athletes.
The former athletes, yeah. Why not?
Imagine if Christian McCaffrey would have got you start doing DNA checks across the board. And
Well, Nate Burleson's kids are apparently really good.
Are they? Why? Yeah.
He's on with us. There's Drew Brees trying to march back.
Going for the bomb.
14. It's deep, double coverage. It's out of bounds. Out of bounds. Really close. You like Brees for taking that shot. Now, Dan, you go back to that play, and it stands out to me from the first quarter where Brees just missed to the outside. Herman Moore was there, and Brees just overshot him, and that would have been a clear touchdown. That could end up being the difference in this game. Earl Campbell picks up 2.
You only got 9.5 minutes left. Game's moving pretty quick, so not a lot of audibles. So it's what do we got here? All right,
they're gonna punt. Yeah, they'll punt here. 4th and 9, too deep. Taking it at the 15 is Shell, and Shell is steamrolled by 3 original players.
When you say Shell, who is that?
I'm trying to find on my list where Shell is. It might be one of those the 4th string wideouts or something like that. Is there Donnie Shell? Does that sound right? Yeah. Oh no, Donnie Shell, safety. He's a defensive back for the
Gotcha.
Donnie Shell. I knew I saw the name Donnie Shell.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't Art Shell.
Yeah. No, Donnie Shell. Okay. I formation. Bradshaw steps back, waits, pressure coming. He's going deep, going for an double. It is blocked, swatted down. Atwater and Walt Harris getting in on the pass, knocked down there. 3rd and 11. There's Walt. Look, there's our guy. 5 tackles, 3 defended passes. Heck of a game for Walt. Hand off to Sanders. Juke by Sanders.
Juke right there. Yeah.
Nearly got, not enough though. Picked up 6, still 4th and 4. Here you are. They will punt. Brad Maynard. This is turning into a time where you're down by, you're down by 20. You got to be scoring on this drive. Let's see. There's Atwater. 20 and doesn't get much. High shoulder tackle. I think that was headhunting there.
Yeah, that's an illegal hit these days.
That looks like it.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, folks, after this, make sure Earl Campbell taking out Brazil. They got back to scrimmage there. After this game, folks, 9 p.m. Eastern, a juggernaut battle. Anvils versus Immortals. Brett Favre and Jerry Rice versus Calvin Johnson and Joe Montana. Let's go. That's at 9 o'clock. You don't want to miss that one for the second of our Thursday doubleheader. Week 10 right now in the American Football Legends League. We got 2 games Friday for Good Friday. We got a Saturday game, 2 on Sunday, and the Monday game of the week also. So that's all coming up this weekend. Brees with the connection.
Robert Brazil's nickname is Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah. His one of his quotes is I've talked to so many guys I played with or against. They tell me, we never saw you mad. Guys told me they couldn't understand how I'd hit so hard, but never stop smiling.
I think that's extra creepy.
Right.
Right?
You're really he's getting a big dopamine rush from knocking guys on their ass.
Yeah. Like you take a guy down and it's like, he's smiling at me. Ooh, okay. Another great nickname. How about Jack Tatum, the Assassin? He's on this throwback.
Assassin, Dr. Doom and Assassin. That's some good names.
That's pretty good. There's Earl Campbell. That's a pretty good run. He's short of the first down, but it's 3rd and 1. Went left and then found that quick lane, that plant and cut by Campbell to make it close. Let's see what they do here. Pistol formation. Got Lofton and Johnson on the left wideouts. Campbell to the left, and he got it. Just in a double tackle to Lester Hayes and Jack Tatum. Just rumbling out of that defensive side to make sure that Campbell wasn't getting any more. Going back to Campbell, right side. They're liking that edge and then trying to cut up to the middle there, Dan. They're finding some success. Grabbed 5 there.
I was reading a little bit more about Robert Brazil. He actually became a teacher after when he retired. He started coaching and then got a triple bypass, became a teacher. And I remember when I was in 4th grade, Rosie Greer was a teacher at I don't know if you remember Rosie Greer.
I know the name.
I think he was part of the Purple People Eaters. I'm not even sure, but he was a
Vikings?
former professional football player, and I was like, gosh, he's right there, and doesn't
Right
look
there.
like, you don't realize, when you're younger, you think, oh, everyone's a professional, and then you see somebody, you're like, that's just a person, like
That's
right
wild.
there. Yeah.
That's wild. First down there for
Bear
Campbell,
Lake
rack up
Elementary
2 yards.
School.
Bear Lake.
Bear Lake.
Rosie Greer.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Johnson. went head over
Fearsome
heels after he got
Foursome.
hit.
Oh, the Rams. It was the Rams. The Fearsome
Fearsome
Foursome.
Foursome. Right.
Yeah.
Some legendary defensive teams. Now we got Drew Brees here. 20 seasons, of course, was the all-time NFL passing leader when he retired. Earl Campbell goes right back to him. And Dan also, second highest completion percentage of any quarterback with 4 or more seasons, 67.7% for Drew Brees. Do you know currently who is number 1?
Wait, tell me the stat again.
Highest completion percentage for a quarterback who's played 4 or more seasons.
I mean, it's going to
Drew
be
Brees
Otto
is
Graham.
number 2.
Otto Graham?
It's not Otto Graham.
Oh, really?
It's
Oh,
not Otto Graham. Otto Graham was highest for QB rating. Look at that feed. Did Lofton get in? He did.
looks that way. Yep.
James Lofton, a dart, a bullet from Drew Brees to Lofton. That just zinged over the head of all those defenders. And Lofton caught it, and we have a ball game, folks, again, with 2:20 left to go. Blanda with the extra point. It is good. And a beautiful play by Drew Brees there, who also had 5,000 plus passing yard season. Just remarkable. But yeah, who's number 1? People in the chat can guess too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Jamie to give a. Do they play in the AFLL?
No, I'll give you a hint. They are a active player.
Oh.
They are a current player. So, folks, guess here.
4 or more seasons.
4 or more seasons. Who has the highest completion percentage in NFL right now? So it's Drew Brees was second. Who has the highest?
I'm going to guess Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is incorrect.
All right. Highest completion percentage current player in the NFL.
Yeah. Drew Brees was for the all-time. He is second at 67.7%.
Brady, he's saying. That's too easy. That's why I didn't go Brady. Jamie's saying Brady.
Jamie Thomas, you are incorrect.
Okay. I'm going to say Russell Wilson.
That is also wrong. The answer is Deshaun Watson.
Wow.
67.8%. He is a 10th of a percentile better than Drew Brees. Now, of course, he didn't play last year, so that's still, Drew Brees could still take back that title. But Deshaun Watson actually has the highest completion percentage of any quarterback for 4 more years.
He's going to go play for the Browns, so we know this is going to falter big time. He's going to lose about 10 points next year.
No way. Him and Amari Cooper, him and Njoku, absolutely. Kareem
Nobody's
Hunt,
trying to run. Are they still playing on grass down there? What do they got going on in Cleveland?
Yeah, they got in First Energy Stadium. Yeah, so because it's outside, so they can have the grass.
It's grass.
It's great. It's a great stadium. Love that town. Poor Baker, I know. I still have Baker right over my shoulder. He's with me in spirit.
He's not going to play as well on grass as he did on turf. He was playing on turf down in Houston, right?
He's going to be just fine.
He's not.
As long as he
got
rid
of all your receivers. You got that retread, 3-time retread here at receiver.
There's still the draft. There's still the draft. Njoku's a stud. Go Browns. There's more.
I'm pretty sure we're going to trade Jalen Reagor to the Browns this year.
Oh, Barb.
Yeah.
I hated that pick for the Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan, honestly. But
he's really athletic. I was really surprised. He's
terrible first-round pick, though.
I think part of the problem is Jalen Hurts doesn't throw a hard enough ball.
But that was even before, I think, that you had Smith. I could have found you in that draft class 3 other Jalen Reagors in the 3rd round. You know what?
Right,
you let Justin Jefferson go.
Yeah. Well,
Justin Jefferson. That's if I
and DK Metcalf. I mean, we had a lot of receivers we could have.
For Jalen Reagor.
We chose who's the guy out of Stanford we chose over DK Metcalf. That was and he's used as a blocker now. They need to move his ass to tight end. It was
That's terrible. Molds with the catch.
Wide receiver. Eagles.
Eagles, you know what? They might go wide out again. It's deep class. Who knows?
J.J. Arcega Whitehead.
Oh, man.
I mean,
he's
that pick was definitely because of the quarterback's influence. There's no possible way. Had to have been. Who the hell is picking this kid up that early?
That's the thing, right? Yeah. All right, let's pay attention to the last 56 seconds of this game. We got Earl Campbell, who just had a big gain on that right side, slung and received by Vernon Davis, but they stay in bounds. Timeouts are gone for the Originals. They're going to have to hustle. It's 2nd and 4. Clock is running. 3 wideouts to the left. Campbell is on the right hip. It is incomplete. Oh, you had Lester Hayes. He was right there.
34 seconds left. 37 seconds left.
34-21. Let's see what the Originals can do. You get a touchdown, you get an onside kick. Who the heck knows? We saw last week it was an onside kick or whatever, right? Nice catch by Vernon Davis over the shoulder. Holding.
Holding get a job.
Holding
get
against
a job. Earl Campbell doesn't hold, he hits.
I like that. He doesn't hold, he hits. That hurt. That's the dagger. 3rd and 14. That's the dagger. Out of the shotgun now. There's Brees.
Out of bounds. Ooh.
Little screen. Davis. Makes a man miss. And gets the first down. Has it back. Okay.
It's coming down to it. We get a touchdown and an onside kick here. We got a big ball game going.
What was it last Thursday? Whatever game we had, it had that, and they recovered the onside kick. Remember who was that?
Yep, that was 2 weeks ago, I believe.
2 weeks ago.
Slip that tackle.
Nice. That footwork of Drew Brees, I think, is so accurately displayed in this game with that just not fast necessarily, but just the quick, precise footwork in that phone booth, in that pocket, being able to evade.
What just happened there?
Oh, I think he just spiked it.
Spiked it. Stop the clock. Okay.
Stop the clock. 11 seconds left. Not going to lie, folks, it would be a miracle for them to come back. But, hey, let's see how this last 11 seconds go out of the spread. Shotgun. Brees.
Oh, incomplete.
Roger Wehrle. He was right there. All right, 4th and 8. They're going for it. This is the game right here. 3 receivers left.
That looks like it could.
Wide open. There's Molds.
3 seconds. Son of a gun. They're not going to get a. Oh, well. Let's get a touchdown here. Let's see what we can do. Where's Baker Mayfield going?
Oh, man. My poor Baker. I don't think that podcast did himself any favors.
I really like Baker Mayfield a lot.
I love Baker. I got too much Baker stuff.
He's a Dan Marino reincarnated.
Keyshawn Johnson with the catch, but Dan, that will do it. It is over. The Throwbacks win it 34-21. Look at that box score. No score, and then it went, and the Originals made a game of it. Terry Bradshaw, player of the game, 4 touchdowns, and you see Jack Ham there.
Throwbacks, that's Walt Harris, right?
No, Originals is Walt Harris.
Oh, Originals. Okay, Originals is Walt Harris. Okay.
So tough one for the Originals there, but nice close ball game. I think to answer your question, though, Dan, for the Baker Mayfield, the sticking point seems to be that $18.9 million guaranteed. So he's going to have to work with the Browns to get that either sorted, taken down. The trouble is, the musical chairs are kind of over. I don't think he's going anywhere before the draft.
Who's in Houston? Who's down in Texas?
Oh, they got Davis Mills, who apparently they like. I would put Baker in Houston today. But apparently they like
course. Yeah, I mean, that would be – you'd like to see him in New York because Danny Dimes is terrible. But he doesn't fit the New York Giants, Eli Manning, Danny Dimes, bland quarterback.
Yeah. Boring. So, well, apparently, too, Dan, Baker was open, wanting to go to the Colts, but the Colts, the word coming out was that the coaching staff and front office didn't like the attitude. He didn't align with how they liked.
I mean, if they took Carson Wentz, then why would they not go after Baker? Mayfield doesn't. Well, I don't know what Baker Mayfield's got going on, but I had a pretty good rumor about Carson Wentz that back injury was the result of him actually flipping a truck.
Really?
Yeah. When he was up in North Dakota. So, not sure if it's true, but that's kind of a, little bird been saying that. So when that was after some surgery, so, you never know what was going on there.
Could that have been a part of the thing I'll never forget about Carson Wentz is somehow he had 2 injured ankles at the same time.
Yeah, this kid's got problems. All right, I got to get rolling. I got to pay my my.
You got the pizza.
No, well, the pizza's here, but I also had my carpets getting cleaned tonight, so these guys need to get paid. Yeah,
we got to put a GoPro on Dan. I want like a live stream. We got
I've
pizza,
got a GoPro.
We got kids.
Yeah.
We got carpet. All right, Dan. Listen, that'll do it. We'll see you Monday for the game of the week, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Awesome. Have a great night.
All right, there he is.
Yep.
Dan Esposito. And folks, hey, again, tonight, doubleheader, the second game of the doubleheader, you have the Anvils versus the Immortals. Joe Montana and Calvin Johnson versus Brett Favre and Jerry Rice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Absolutely can't wait for that one. Games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All you got to do to know what's up, just check the schedule down below. That's all you got to do. It's right there. Make sure you check out UFFsports.com. Get on the registration list for the Ultimate College Fantasy Football League. If you still want to join us in Las Vegas for our NFL draft party, still limited packages available. You can do that again at UFFsports.com. That'll do it, folks, for the Thursday Night Legends game part 1. Part 2 coming up at 9 o'clock, Anvils versus Immortals. For Dan Esposito, for Max, for Jamie, for the whole crew, I'm Andy McNamara. You've been watching the AFLL Thursday Night Legends Football.